This is one of those houses that sadly you see a lot of abandoned and just these beautiful places that you can't help but photograph. You have to take the picture. This is a restaurant in Maryland, and the person who commissioned this piece actually commissioned 3 or 4 separate pieces of business owners that she's friends with, and I did all of their businesses and she gave them as Christmas gifts. They love them. A personal favorite of mine, this one is, and I think I love it so much because of how not perfect it is. I look for that, and I think it should be recorded and turned into something like this. I was commissioned to do this piece, and I don't know the story behind it. All that I know is that this scene captures some kind of very special memory for the person that I did the piece for. So it was my great pleasure to help them capture the memory. Hopefully, they'll have it hanging somewhere where they can look at it always. I had a bit of a challenge with this piece. As you can see, the roof is cut off, so I had to recreate that, and I had to kind of turn it, get rid of the house next door and turn the house so that it was more centered. And I had to add a lot of fun fall things because the person was a fan of autumn. I took this picture in July of 2015 while on vacation in North Carolina with my husband. To me, this just captures North Carolina. I spent part of my childhood growing up in North Carolina, and so this picture just warms my heart and brings me right back to those wonderful days, rolling around the back roads of North Carolina. Can you even believe that this house is abandoned? Sadly, it is, and I took the picture, and I was very happy to. Ultimately, I turned it into my Christmas card last year. You can see I added Christmas lights to it, and there is another version of it without Christmas lights. Another beautiful South Jersey house, not abandoned, but wonderfully weathered and chippy and just absolutely perfect. Don't you just want to live here? This is another of my personal favorites, and I'm very pleased to say that just in the last week this one sold at my shop at Carnival of Collectibles in Sicklerville, New Jersey. So I hope that you will consider a custom Land and Make-Believe piece, and I'll be glad to discuss with you any options that you might want to add or any special things that you would like for me to capture. I can work with anything.